Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back.
I'm your girl Alex.
And I'm Jas.
And
we're the Unquiet Bingers.
So y'all already know we review different TV shows. And today we will be reviewing The Stolen Girl that's on Hulu. It just premiered April the 16th, I believe. So it's kind of new.
But old at the same time because we're already in July.
It's not that old.
But if you haven't heard about it, we want to give y'all a review about it. And I'm just going to go ahead and read what IMDb says the TV show is about. So, a mother of two whose world is turned upside down when she agrees to let her 9-year-old daughter have a sleepover at her new best friend's house. And this was a very new best friend. Okay? So, we just go ahead and get into it. Alright. This was based out of somewhere in Europe. They were speaking English though, for most of it, but then they transferred to France for a little while. But anyways, they speak in English, so it's not one of the ones where you have to like change the translation to English. But episode 1, the main character is the mother. Her name is Elisa, and the daughter that was kidnapped is called Lucia or Lulu. Okay. Elisa is married, and like the description says, she has 2 kids. That's her husband right up on the screen. And so this all happened in the first episode. It's only 5 episodes, y'all. So
it was a mini series.
Right. So it's easy to binge. You could binge it in one off day. Okay. So, oh my gosh, it started off with Elisa running late to pick up her child Lucia from school, and the little brother, he's in the back seat, and we found out Elisa is a flight attendant. Okay.
Yeah, she's a flight attendant for like a private company type thing, but flight attendant nevertheless.
Yeah, flight attendant for the big ballers.
Yes.
So my thing, this is her. She's going up to get her child Lucia. Lucia, another little girl, a parent, and the teacher are all there outside waiting for Elisa. And
the teacher is annoyed because obviously this is not her first time being late. She's late she's late a lot of times. So yes, not her first rodeo doing this.
And Elisa finds out that the mother, who we find out name is Nina, right? Nina? Yeah. Her name is Nina. She was like, yeah, we just decided to wait with Lucia because my daughter really loves your daughter, blah, 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 this and that. This is their first time meeting. This is Elisa and Nina's first time meeting. And Nina is really trying to sell that Lucia needs to spend the night. I mean, well, not at first. She was just saying Lucia needs to, come over for a play date. She was like, I don't know. We have to go. Lisa's like, I don't know. Not right now. But anyways, she agrees to let her daughter go over to that lady house.
And the mom, she was already trying to say she's going against her will because she was saying that she needed to like schedule it out, put it out. Like she basically like, I don't really know you. I gotta see. But the lady, what was her? What's the name she gave?
Oh, Rebecca. At first, she gave her name was Rebecca.
Rebecca. So Rebecca was basically just trying to say like, her and Lulu are like really close. They're friends. Like they're really good friends. I just want her to come over. Mind you, she just said that Rebecca said that this is her child's first quarter.
Right.
So Lulu don't know her for real.
Not at all. Not at all.
But anyway, she Miss Mama's back there. She agreed to let Lulu go. She got the lady's phone number and the address. So
yeah, and so she didn't drop. Elisa didn't drop Lucy off to the house. Not at all.
She let Lulu go with that lady that she did not know.
Yes. So then it was also time to like after a couple hours or something like that. It was time to pick Lucia up, and then Rebecca, aka Nina, was like, "No, let us spend the night. They're having such a good time." And then Nina was like, "Well, just come over and just see for yourself."
Cause she was trying to say like, no, Lulu ain't got no clothes.
Lulu never spent the night with nobody else before.
Lord.
So Elisa went over there and everything seemed normal. So she let her spend the night.
And they were trying to paint, what's that, Elsia?
Elisa?
Elisa. They were trying to paint Elisa as like overwhelmed mom, workaholic type of vibe. And like basically she let Lulu stay over there to give her a little mini break, honestly.
Yeah. And then Elisa had to go to work the next morning, but I guess the dad, who's his name is Fred, he's a criminal lawyer. He was supposed to make sure Lucia gets dropped off, or he was supposed to pick her up at first. And then Nina, aka Rebecca, decided to switch the plans up, and she was supposed to drop Lucia off, but never did. And his behind didn't even realize.
Sleeping on the couch, act like he was so tired. Called the lady. The phone number didn't even go through.
Didn't go through.
He didn't tell the mom about it. She getting off her shift. Just got off a flight. She's like, "Where's Lulu? Like, did you pick her up? Like, what happened? Is she home?" And his behind was like, "No, I tried." Then he asked her about the number. I tried to call it. It didn't go through. So why are you still sitting around? Like,
and I think he said he didn't have the address to the home. Didn't he say that?
I don't know.
So, child, the whole shift, she worked the whole shift. He was at home, and they didn't get to try to figure out where Lucille was until after she got off of freaking work.
He wasn't a good parent. He should have been frantic. But no, he was on the couch, sleep.
Yeah, he was frantic once.
They realized something went right.
Yeah, so they went to the house.
This is that little scene.
They went to the house, and Lucia, Rebecca, the daughter, Rebecca's daughter, was not there. It was a cleaning woman there. She was like basically saying that was like an Airbnb. And that's when they realized, oh my gosh, she took our baby.
Yeah. Because the lady, she was like, no, I'm the cleaner. I don't know what y'all talking about. This is it. Like, basically, Airbnb, they played it up. Because when we saw when Lucia was having like a play date type of thing, the house was very like...
Yes, I did notice that. It was very clean. Like, no one lived there.
Yes. Like a stage house.
Yes. Or like you just moved in. At first I was thinking maybe she just moved in.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of intentional, maybe. Like, oh, maybe they're just like super neat people, very minimalistic type of vibe. But no, it was just a stage house or Airbnb.
So yeah, they called police then, huh? So then episode 2. Trying to think what happened on that one. It wasn't a lot going on with that one. Elisa was trying to take matters into her own hands, was trying to find Lucille, and so when she had went over to the Airbnb to check on Elisa, she took a picture of Elisa and.
But she tried to take a picture of the 2 little girls playing.
Yeah, but she did. She took a picture because she posted it. Yeah, she posted it online, and she was like, "Have you seen this other little girl before?" And then we also found out that the little girl, I think it's Josephine. Josephine's dad is dead. So I forgot how we figured it out, but somehow it came up. Yeah, and then other than that, Fred, the dad, Lucia's dad, he was kind of freaking out, and he had a situation where he beat up one of his clients because he felt like the client wasn't telling the truth about something. And then I think he was also suspicious that maybe the client had something to do with his daughter being missing, but that wasn't the case. I don't know. They never really brought up that client anymore. Yeah. But this client was supposed to be like a whistleblower or like a snitch in some kind of way, and then he decided to back out. Anything else you want to add on episode 2? I think that's all I got.
I don't think Fred, his stuff didn't come out till later in another episode, right?
We could go ahead and talk about it. It was either episode 2 or 3. I know that.
Yeah. So Fred basically, they were trying to make Fred to be like suspicious because since he's a criminal defense attorney, so maybe they were trying to connect. Maybe one of his clients or something he had going on was a part of this. That's why Lulu got snatched. But anyway, it came out that Fred was having an affair. Don't know the woman's name really, but they were thinking maybe that's the lady who snatched Lulu. Fred had a lot. Fred was very secretive. He had a lot that he wasn't telling his wife. Like their financial situation was messed up.
Yeah. I think he took out a second mortgage.
Yes. So basically,
and she didn't know.
Refinanced the house. They weren't living how she thought they was living. Fred was being very secretive. So that set it up where maybe it's Fred's fault that Lulu was kidnapped.
Yeah, good. I forgot about that. And then I know what else happened on episode 3. That's when we figured out the kidnapper's real name was Nina. Nina was trying to brainwash Lucille into thinking that Lucille was actually her child and that Elisa probably kidnapped her. Okay? And she had me a little confused too. I was thinking that too. Until we found out that Nina was actually doctoring up the pictures that she was showing Lucille to make it look like that those were baby pictures of Lucille and not her real daughter.
Cause she was first she was calling Lulu Rose. So it was like, what's that all about? And then she showed Lulu pictures of her as a baby with her little birthmark. Because Lulu got a distinct birthmark on her back. So she was showing pictures of Lulu as a kid with the birthmark. So yeah, I'm like, what's going on? But kind of find out she was doctoring up the pictures.
And I think I can't remember when Lulu herself figured it out.
But it was after what's her name? The lady who kidnapped her. Nina. It was after the fact when Nina had did she kill the man in the house?
Yes, she killed that man in the house. So it was a man that was supposed to help her get No, he was the man that kidnapped Lulu
and brought her to wherever they were.
Somewhere in France. And I think he needed some more money, and she was like, "No, I'm not giving no more money."
Because everybody was catching on. The mom, Elisa, she was posting on. She was still posting on social media, trying to get help. So and then everybody was connecting 2 and 2. They found the man who actually kidnapped.
Because it was a video footage at like a gas station.
Yeah, TV camera that caught them. Basically, the dots were connecting fast.
Yeah, and he was like, "I didn't sign up for you to be kidnapping somebody else's child. You told me like this was your child." You know, it wasn't her child.
But anyway, he ended up dying.
Yeah, she killed him.
Yes, in front of the kids.
Yeah,
and that's when Lulu found some pictures. The lady, she kept the undocumented pictures and she kept the original pictures and the documented pictures.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that.
So Lulu was like, hold on, this baby got a birthmark, this baby don't. So she put 2 and 2 together, but Lulu put them pictures right on back up. I said, oh, yeah, Lulu's smart. She put it right back where she found it and went on by her business.
Yeah.
So I think Lulu put it together right then.
Yeah, so Lulu wasn't trying to stay there too much longer. Even though they weren't treating her bad, she was like, this lady crazy.
Yeah, something ain't right.
So then episode 4, this is when we start getting more suspicious of Elisa. Like, because episode 3, at one point we thought she was the kidnapper. It was like, nah, she's not a kidnapper. So, but then episode 4 comes like, dang, what you hiding?
Oh, we did. We got introduced to the journalist or whatever she was.
Oh, the reporter.
Yeah, she was very nosy. She kept trying to put it on Elisa at first. It was like, girl, this is a mom that her child just got kidnapped.
And you trying to figure out what is up with it. I mean, Elisa did have a backstory, but it's like, can we find a baby first?
Yes, how she going about it? Like, so she basically always up in somebody's face, like, What's that about?
Yeah, so I
What's
think
that
she the
about?
one that saw an Instagram post or something about Marcus Turner Hotel. Marcus Turner is someone that's currently in prison, and at one point he did have a hotel. And remember how we said Elisa is a flight attendant for ballers, shot callers at a private airline? Well, he was one of the people that flown on the private airlines. They had an affair. Okay? Um, we might as well go ahead and put 4 and 5 together so it could just all make sense. It could all roll together.
Yeah. So we got little glimpse of why he was in jail, because they show like something vehicle
Vehicular, I don't know. Anyways,
manslaughter or something.
yeah.
They show like little clips or a little glimpse of why he was in jail. But basically, you want to tell
Yeah, 5 years ago, before Lucille was
him?
kidnapped, Elisa and Marcus were having an affair. Um, Elisa, honest, what is she? Is could that be his child for real?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's not. Okay, anyways, they was having an affair, and Elisa was going through. She did not like her parents. Okay, her dad was abusing her,
Mm-hmm.
and he was on his deathbed. And she decides to go back to her hometown to visit her parents.
With her mistress.
Yes. Is it a mistress this show?
Yeah, if it's a man.
With her side piece.
Yes.
And Lucille.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that her dad was abusive. I don't know why she did that.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
That was dumb.
And she ended up, she ended up killing her father accidentally, because for some odd reason they left Lucille upstairs by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Then her dad excused himself from the table and went upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and was like by LuLu's door.
Yeah.
And she kind of freaked out.
Yeah, so then they started kind of arguing. And she pushed him, but she ain't mean to like make him fall down the stairs and break his neck and die. But that's what happened. And so
they left.
They left, end up frantic. She driving. And then they cut to a scene of Nina with her husband and her 2 kids.
They were twins.
Yeah, they were twins. I guess they stopped in. I don't know why they stopped.
The little girl was sick, so they pulled over so she can kind of like throw up.
Yeah. Okay. So then the dad and the other daughter was still in the car. Elisa hit them, flipped the car, and drove off, left the scene.
Kept driving.
But they weren't hurt. But I don't think that's like realistically possible. I don't see how they wasn't hurt or the car was able to just speed off like that if if the other car flipped. But
both cars should have been totaled in real life.
Yeah, but the people in the other car died. So Rose, the real daughter, she died, and then the dad died. So Elisa wanted her get, not Elisa, Nina wanted her get back, and I think she probably just a little mentally insane at that point.
Yeah, I think it broke her.
Yeah, and
because 1 minute your kid and your husband, well, it was a family of 4. Then suddenly now it's a family of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the people didn't stop and help. Even if you say it was an accident, you didn't stop and help.
Nope, she rolled off. And the reason why Marcus ended up in jail instead of Elisa's, because Marcus said he was the one driving, so he was the one that did the time. And apparently Fred never knew this happened. Oh my gosh. Anyways,
well, I mean, he didn't know she was having an affair.
Yeah.
But yeah, he took it for his lover. He took the charge for her because he loved her so much.
And Lucille was back in prison time. So that happened 5 years ago. Now prison time. Lucille, she ran away, trying to get away from crazy Nina. Yeah. And Lisa figured out where they were at, and she was able to get her daughter. But Elisa decided,
Elisa, with the help of the reporter,
yeah,
they figured out basically where they were at.
Yeah, and yeah, Elisa decided to basically do the time for her crime, honey.
Yeah, she ended up turning herself in. Her and the other mom, basically, they kind of cried about it. Elisa apologized. Apology wouldn't have been enough. She should have whooped her ass. her behind. She should have whipped her behind because that wasn't right. She should have never drove off from that scene. But anyway, basically, she let Nina run away with her child. With
Josephine, the actual child.
Yeah, she let Nina and Josephine get away, and she basically confessed to all her crimes, and she's doing her time.
Sentenced 6 years. So,
which honestly was not bad for a double homicide. So Elisa got off easy. She got her child back in one piece. Her marriage probably is over, but both her kids are safe. Nina, she's still without one of her babies and her husband. This was a crazy little series.
It was a great series. I liked it. TikTok put me on. Like I said, we might be a little late, but nonetheless, this is binge worthy. Okay, you can catch it on Hulu if you like drama. I mean, we kind of just gave away everything, but anyways, if you already seen it, let us know what you thought about the show, and give us some more suggestions. Give us suggestions on shows that we can binge and review.
And I feel like this is based on a book, right? So if you like to read, maybe let's see how this differs from the little show. I'm gonna read the book because I'm very interested to see if it's different. But yes, let us know any other shows that you want us to review. Any spoilers? This was a big spoiler. But yes, I'm Alex.
And I'm Jas.
And we're the
Unquiet
Bingers.
Bingers.